California Governor Gavin Newsom may have picked the wrong billionaire to mess with, and it's making waves across the political and tech worlds. In a recent string of heated exchanges and pointed public comments, Newsom seemingly attempted to undercut Elon Musk's rumored plans to launch a new political initiative or party. But Musk's response didn't just shut it down. It left a lasting impact that some say even brought Newsom to the brink of tears. The spark that lit the fire. It all began when whispers surfaced that Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX and owner of X, formerly Twitter, was exploring the idea of organizing a new political party centered on common sense values, a movement geared towards centrists disillusioned with both major political parties. Musk, who has grown increasingly vocal about free speech, government overreach, and California's regulatory grip, seemed poised to enter the political arena more directly. Newsom, long seen as a potential Democratic presidential contender, didn't take kindly to the idea. In a public speech in San Francisco, he took veiled shots at tech moguls who think they can buy democracy, arguing that California will not be bullied by billionaires with bruised egos. Though Newsom didn't aim Musk directly, everyone knew who he was talking about. Musk fires back, and hits hard. Musk, never one to shy away from confrontation, responded swiftly and unambiguously. Taking to X, he wrote, "The people of California and the U.S. deserve choice, not one-party rule masquerading as virtue. If defending freedom and innovation intimidates certain career politicians, maybe they should consider a new career path." Then came the knockout, a live video streamed to millions of followers, where Musk laid out his frustrations with California leadership, specifically Newsom. "This isn't about me," Musk said. "This is about the future of this country. We can't allow centralized power and virtue signaling to replace actual problem solving. I've invested billions into California, into American innovation. And if standing up for free thought makes me a threat to someone's political career, that's on them." Musk became visibly emotional during the live stream when recalling his early years in California and the state's transformation into what he described as hostile to those who build. He pointed out how many tech entrepreneurs and innovators have fled the state due to excessive taxes, regulations, and political posturing. Newsom caught off guard. Insiders close to the governor claimed that Newsom was taken aback by the intensity of Musk's reply. One anonymous aide reportedly said, "We knew Elon would push back, but no one expected that kind of heartfelt response, or the way people rallied behind him afterward." Indeed, public reaction was swift. Hashtags like #ElonForFreedom and #LetElonSpeak began trending on X. Even some moderate Democrats voiced support for Musk's right to engage in the political process without demonization. Political commentators called the exchange a turning point. "You can criticize Musk all you want, but what Newsom did was essentially try to intimidate a private citizen from participating in democracy," said one political analyst. And that backfired. Bigger political ambitions. While Musk has denied any plans to run for office himself, speculation is growing that his making party, a name leaked by insiders, could become a force in future elections. The movement, still in its formative stages, appears to focus on pro-innovation policies, individual liberties, and fiscal responsibility. Whether the party gains traction remains to be seen. But one thing is clear: Musk isn't backing down. And with growing public frustration over establishment politics, his message is resonating more than many expected. The takeaway: what started as a subtle jab by Gavin Newsom has turned into a full-blown national debate over freedom of speech, political gatekeeping, and the future of American democracy. Elon Musk, armed with his billions, his platform, and his fiercely loyal following, has shown he's more than willing to go toe-to-toe with entrenched politicians and come out swinging. Whether it was Newsom's attempt to assert dominance or Musk's passionate defense of his values, this saga is far from over. One thing's for certain: if Gavin Newsom was hoping to intimidate Elon Musk into silence, he may have just created his most powerful opponent yet. In the days following the clash, the story dominated headlines across major networks and social media. Pundits dissected every word from both camps, while influencers and thought leaders weighed in. Even longtime critics of Elon Musk acknowledge that his emotional candor struck a chord with average Americans who feel disconnected from the political elite. Meanwhile, Newsom's inner circle appeared to shift gears. Instead of doubling down, his press secretary released a carefully worded statement, walking back some of the governor's original rhetoric. Governor Newsom welcomes dialogue with all Californians, including those in the tech sector, as we work toward shared goals of innovation, equity, and economic growth, it read. But the damage had been done. Musk's growing influence in political circles. While Musk has consistently insisted he is not a politician, his influence is undeniably political. He commands a platform larger than most media outlets. His companies are deeply intertwined with the U.S. economy. And now, with hints at founding the Making Party, he's potentially tapping into a movement that transcends party lines, especially among independents and disillusioned moderates. According to a poll conducted shortly after the Newsom-Musk clash, 62% of respondents said they would consider supporting a political movement centered on common-sense policies, innovation, and transparency, with Musk's name attached to over half of the favorable responses. Former presidential candidate and entrepreneur Andrew Yang even chimed in, tweeting, "Whatever your politics, we should all be alarmed when leaders try to silence people who challenge the status quo." Elon Musk is right. More voices, not fewer. Tech versus government. The showdown intensifies. This public feud also underscores a growing rift between Silicon Valley and California's political establishment. For years, tech leaders tolerated California's high taxes and complex regulations, citing access to talent and infrastructure. But as the state's policies increasingly reflect progressive agendas that prioritize control over enterprise, entrepreneurs like Musk have become more vocal. Musk's decision to relocate Tesla's headquarters from California to Texas in 2021 was a warning shot. Now, his rhetorical volleys suggest he's ready to lead a broader exodus, not just of companies, but of ideologies. In his latest post on X, Musk wrote, "It's not about left versus right. It's about people who do versus people who talk. The future should be built, not blocked." What happens next? Speculation is swirling around what Musk's next move will be. Will he formally launch the Making Party ahead of the 2026 midterms? Could he use his influence to fund and endorse independent candidates across the country? Or will he stick to shaking up the system from the outside? One thing's for sure. Gavin Newsom underestimated the power of pushing a billionaire tech icon with nothing to lose and a lot to say. Despite the drama, Musk insists his fight isn't personal. It's principled. "This isn't about me versus Gavin. This is about restoring balance, encouraging innovation, and making sure the people have real choices again. If we don't take a stand now, we may not get another chance." Whether Newsom feels regret or remains defiant behind closed doors is unknown. But with the spotlight now firmly fixed on the growing divide between political gatekeepers and public disruptors, one misstep could reshape the entire landscape. Final thoughts. In trying to intimidate Elon Musk, Gavin Newsom may have done the opposite. He lit a fire under one of the most influential minds of our generation. And as the movement gains traction, Newsom may find himself on the wrong side of history, remembered not for leading, but for trying to silence those who dared to challenge his narrative. Tears may be metaphorical, but the fallout from this clash is very real, and it's just getting started. Elon Musk just flipped the script on California Governor Gavin Newsom, and the internet can't stop talking about it. After Newsom threw shade at billionaires trying to buy democracy, clearly aiming at Musk's rumored political ambitions, Elon didn't hold back. He hit back with a powerful video on X, calling out California's leadership for stifling innovation and freedom. His emotional message, recalling his early days in California and its decline into overregulation, stunned millions. Musk's raw honesty and refusal to back down turned the tables fast. Now with talk of a new Making Party, Musk is rallying support like never before. Has Newsom created a political rival stronger than any career politician? This isn't just a billionaire feud. It's a battle for the future of free speech, innovation, and political independence. Don't miss the moment that has Gavin reeling and the nation watching. Subscribe now for the full story, And what's coming next?